There is frustration at the University of Maryland tonight after a murder indictment announced in Prince George's County a short time ago. A grand jury has indicted the alleged killer of Lieutenant Richard Collins on the Maryland campus. But so far, suspect Sean Urbanski has not been charged with a hate crime. Scott Broom is at UMD this evening. I bet a lot of people are saying why.
Well, they are as they walk past the bus shelter where Lieutenant Collins was killed that night back in May. People stunned that Urbanski so far has not been charged with a hate crime, although that murder charge announced today is clearly no joke, and prosecutors are making assurances that as to the motive in this case, the investigation is not over.
Personally, I think it was a hate crime.
The spot where Lieutenant Richard Collins was stabbed to death early May 20th, still a makeshift memorial.
That's very upsetting.
The suspect, Sean Urbanski, allegedly drunk and with membership in a Facebook white supremacist group called Alt-Right. The two were complete strangers. The outpouring after the murder touching an entire nation. Urbanski today was indicted for murder, but not for a hate crime, sparking frustration here at the university.
Given that background and him stabbing an African American, that just seems like deductive reasoning. Yeah, that is very frustrating.
We are continuing to investigate regarding the motive.
But Prince George's County Prosecutor Angela Alsobrooks say this investigation is not over.
The defendant was in possession of multiple digital devices that will take time for the FBI to analyze, and we will make an assessment after we've had an opportunity to consider all of the digital evidence in the case.
As it stands now, Alsobrooks will be seeking life without parole on the murder indictment against Urbanski announced this afternoon. There is video of the murder itself. It was taken from a camera right there on that building. That's pretty straightforward evidence, but evidence of the motive, getting inside the head of Urbanski, appears not to be so straightforward. The mere membership in a white supremacist Facebook group does not appear to be enough from a legal point of view. Prosecutors here in Prince George's believe the FBI will be finished scouring all these digital devices that belong to Urbanski in a matter of weeks. And if there is another shoe to drop in this case and a solid hate crime charge to add on, it will likely happen then in a few weeks. Reporting live at the University of Maryland, Scott Broom, WUSA 9.
A lot of people watching this case. Scott, thank you. Urbanski remains in jail without bail, pending a trial on that murder charge made by the grand jury today.